When Jessica Simpson married Eric Johnson in July 2014, it seemed like it was for keeps. But with the couple announcing their split about a decade later on Monday, January 13, we're remembering the last time the singer endured a public breakup. That would be her on-off relationship with John Mayer, which ended in 2010, just a few months before she met Johnson. Let's look back at what went down during the unlikely union, including 9 splits in 4 years. How it began. Simpson, now 44, has helpfully told this tale and many others in her highly revealing 2020 autobiography, Open Book. When she first met Mayer, now 47, it was 2005 and she was still married to Nick Lachey. The two very stylistically different musicians were introduced at Clive Davis' pre-Grammy party, with Mayer complimenting Simpson on her hit ballad, With You. They became occasional pen pals, and then, when Simpson divorced Lachey in 2006 after 4 years of marriage, they began seeing each other in secret. By early 2007, they were being spotted together on the regular, but it was only when Mayer was interviewed by Ryan Seacrest at the Grammys that year that he seemingly confirmed their relationship. Except, true to his quirky style, he did it in Japanese, saying words that roughly translated to, "She's a lovely woman, and I'm glad to be with her." Okay. How long it lasted, the couple's first split was widely reported in May 2007, but they were soon back together. In fact, Simpson recalled while promoting her book that they actually broke up another 8 times before finally calling it quits in 2010. "We were great at intimacy," she said in a 2020 Today interview. "We were great at loving each other. That was easy, but the relationship was very complex. And it was always on again, off again, on again, off again. And I went back close to 9 times. How it ended? Well, you might know this part already. In a 2010 interview with Playboy that quickly gained infamy, Mayer was a little too revealing about his intoxicating relationship with Simpson, scuppering all chances of them reuniting for a 10th time. "Thank goodness. That girl, for me, is a drug," he said. "And drugs aren't good for you if you do lots of them. Yeah, that girl is like crack cocaine to me. Sexually, it was crazy. That's all I'll say. It was like napalm, sexual napalm. Did you ever say, I want to quit my life and just snort you? If you charge me $10,000 to you, I would start selling all mice just to keep in you." Understandably, the professionally squeaky clean Simpson wasn't delighted about being described in such lurid terms. She later said, "I was floored and embarrassed that my grandmother was actually going to read that, and she immediately cut the singer-songwriter out of her life. I erased his number," she wrote in her memoir. "He made it easy for me to walk away. I didn't accept his apology. I deleted all his contact information from my phone. I was done with this man in a way I never thought was possible. When he reached out to me, I changed my number and changed my email. Delete. Boom, there's that napalm in action." What they said about each other, thankfully, some of the couple's other comments about their relationship were a little more grandmother-friendly. He'd walk into a room and pick up his guitar and you'd swoon, Simpson told People in 2020, recalling her first impressions of Mayer when they met. "I didn't really know the man behind the guitar, and that was my mission." And in a February 2007 chat with Time Out New York, Mayer said he didn't care if people thought they were an odd couple. "I'm having the best time of my life," he said. So if the names don't make sense to people, that's so small to me. What they say now, since their relationship was so surprising and ultimately controversial, it's a topic that has come up many times in interviews over the years, as well as getting a full analysis in Open Book. "He wanted to have all of me or nothing," Simpson wrote. "Again and again, he told me he was obsessed with me, sexually and emotionally. I would get up to go to the bathroom and John would ask, 'Where are you going?' While I was married, my ex-husband couldn't be bothered to figure out what city I was in. It felt safe to be desired. John would never cheat on me, and that confidence was a new feeling for me." Simpson said that Mayer's intensely sexual comments about her felt like an unexpected betrayal from the man she thought she could depend on to adore her. "He thought that was why I wanted to be called," she wrote. "A woman and how they are in bed is not something that is ever talked about. It was shocking. He was the most loyal person on the planet, and when I read that he wasn't, that was it for me."